folks, this is Jason with Distinguished Billiards. I'm giving a little lesson on how to trim out a pocket tightening, an rail extension, and a recovery. And we'll get to all of it. So all these little pads that I showed earlier of how we cut them and and move them on the back side of the rail. Well, now we're trimming them all out. Little bits at a time. Not to be too concerned here on the bottom because, well, it's on the bottom. You're never going to see it. Just need to make sure that it's a little less than flush of the bottom of your rail. So you just give it a little bit of an angle so when your cloth rolls over, it hides and stuff. And then the top, flush with the top of the rail. Greg's got a deep pocket on these guys. Oops. So we're going to have to shim under his feather strip channel so that we can get his cloth edge up here to the top of the finish. Oh, Greg, I think you forgot to cut one of these, buddy. Oh boy. Okay. Now I've got to cut out, we're tightening the pocket so much that the leather on the pocket is interfering with where the cloth's going to be. So we can't quite get the leather pocket irons in and get the screw in until we do a little bit of trim. So if you can see there, I cut that about halfway into here. Don't worry, I'm going to make this look good. So, but the pocket leather is going to tuck right up in here behind the cloth after it's folded over that. This is the side pocket and this is the corner pocket. I'm going to get these guys all tuned up for the cut, and then we're going to cut the rubber. So, bottom side, you want to make sure you're a little bit under that edge so you always got room. Yep. Then the front edge. Trim it up. You want to come right up to the edge of your rail rubber. And we'll take the sander to that and tune it all up after a bit. And well, I know that's all. And Greg did not do his job. Alrighty. That's all done. Now we gotta do our pocket angles. I'm already set for the corner angle. So Greg's table was set up with about a 5.5 inch wide pocket at the front opening. Pretty wide. Pretty wide. So his pocket angles between 140 and 142.5. Sometimes it seems his pocket angles change. Still been trying to figure out what table this actually is. Talked to a few of my pool player buddies and mechanics, and they're not quite sure. I'm just giving myself a really close little line here cut my rubber in. I always want to make sure it's just a little bit fat. And then you can take a sander to it and make it perfect. But if you overcut it right off the bat, well, it's kind of hard to fill a hole. And then your tits rolling over points. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say TITS anymore. Great side pockets. It's about a 99 degree. It really helps having the digital degree marker, let me tell you. Right across the front. Make sure you're snug up to the rail. Then make your first mark. Yeah, I wish it was the exact same degree on the bottom side, but it's not. You'll see my wonderful, perfect way of holding the rail up with my armpit. Crude, but it works. You're just giving yourself a guideline on this stuff. Looks very good. Now, trick I learned from my buddy Joe Landy. Been doing pool tables for years. Don't gamble with this guy. Joe is a short little New Yorker. He'll walk around the table, 1, 2, 3 stroke, and just knock balls in. And he'll make you laugh to death, but you're just going to sit there and rack. You don't give him a chance to shoot with Joey. But he's taught me a lot of tricks. I'm much appreciative to Joe Landy. And you just start up right there on the back side because you want that to be a flush. You're going to have to be a pretty good powerhouse if you're going to really slice yourself like this. But when you dip your blade in water, kind of helps grease up your rubber cut. You're just washing your lines, following that. Just want to make sure you're on the fat side of it. That way you can sand it back. But if you take too much too early, well, that's what you call a hack job. Here's your little bucket. Now I'm using a orbital sander with sanding screen. This guy's an 80 grit because we're working on rubber and facings. Look at it, you just kind of sand it back into your line. You get a lot of forward pressure on the front, you just keep that orbital working up until you're satisfied. But you don't want to sand the back side of this yet. Until you drop that front where you need it. These orbitals are going to run around on you like that. You're going to have to hold it with a stiff hand. A little more on that top edge. I'm not working the tip. I like about where the tip of the point's going to be. I'm going to take the top edge here down. getting better. A little bit more back with it. That's getting better. That's looking good. I'll buy it. These blades can be flexible, so it will be difficult to keep them straight on your initial start cut. But you gotta do what you gotta do here. That's a good start. Got that one started. Get the next one started. Once you get it started pretty flush to the backer that we added there, it will go pretty easy. But just want to follow your lines on the fat side. If it's a little sticky, grab a little bit more water. You want to be real careful on the exit of this blade. One little slip, it's going to hurt. I'm sure there's all sorts of OSHA problems here, but I'm too good for that. Good, smooth. A little bit of sanding up, and we're looking good. Now I'm using a sanding scrape, it's not going to gum up with the rubber. Sand rolling pretty good. Alright. Clean that off of any extra debris. Contact spray on the cement, it doesn't carry, it sticks it by anything. Alright. This is just a cardboard box that I use to keep from getting the spray glue spraying all over everything. It's handy. And I had this little cutout. That's cut in the shape of a rail point. And I just slide it right over the rail. Boom, boom. Put this guy up here. This is my last corner inside to do. And if you can see the glue, I've used this cardboard plenty of times. Just spray glue. A couple little squirts across. Gotta let it tack up just a little bit. And then I'll glue that guy in place. You can dry it a little bit quick if you want. Blow on it. Just don't let your buddy see you do it. So it's just a little bit tacky. Go ahead and stick her on there. Now, I'm lining up at where the top rail would be, making sure that I have enough for my trim. Let me apply. Stick it on snug all over. And I'm using 1/2 inch staples. This is 3/8 worth of 1/8 inch worth of facing, and then 1/4 inch of added behind the rubber. So the wood didn't extend that far, but we gotta build something out underneath the backside of the rubber so that we can get as much rail rubber into the corner so you don't lose all your banking capabilities. This hard, dense facing doesn't work well with the cue ball or an object ball when you want to get that little, got to cheat the pocket a little bit, got a high inside English and you come around the pocket. No, you don't want to have a thunk on a bunch of pocket facing there. So if you guys can see, one pocket facing, and then on the back side, there's 2 faces underneath. Now you build that out and have to cut it to fit for the pockets. Pretty simple. After you've done it a bit. I like to do this with the rail down, your finish edge down, and I have just the areas taped off where I'm not going to really get anything on. I like to clean it up. So if I don't get it dirty, all I got to do is pull a little bit of tape off. Done deal. Yeah, settle down there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, settle down there. You kind of look at it. If you don't get too much on it, it doesn't stay wet too long. But it starts just to look a little bit flat instead of shiny. And it's just about ready to go. You can go a little bit early. It's a little dry. Stuff that with your rib kit. I need to work with this. Perfect. I put 3 staples in the back of these. And occasionally catch a staple you have underneath. And I need to grab a little tool. Work. You want the staple to stick out after you put the cover on. If you can do that staple sticking out, well, it can affect your ball or even mark up your balls, and you don't want that. So I know there's a staple right there, so just put it down just a little bit. And then right behind where you mentioned the rubber to wood is, you get the staple hidden in there. So when you look at it, got 1, 2, 3 staples on the back side, all your contact cements holding tight. This rail I'll set aside to be cut. I'll go back to the very first one I did. The glue should be tight enough for me to cut everything in and start covering rails, and then you'll get to see that rail recovery. So we're going to stop recording right now, and we'll be back in just a minute when I'm ready to start covering the rail.